over the last couple of weeks, I gained a little weight. My neighbor has a son. His son's a Navy SEAL. I asked his son, can I work out with him? His son said, sure. Yeah, you can do that with me. Are you sure you want to do it? I said, yeah, I want to do it. 5 things I've learned from working out with a Navy SEAL for almost 3 days. 5. Number 1, when you think of military, you think of aggressive and yeah. Navy dudes, total opposite. Now, I've never really paid attention to the Navy SEALs that are in movies, but if you go back and look at those movies, you'll notice that their demeanor is more relaxed, it's more chill, it's more c'est la vie que sera sera. They don't really get too high, they don't really get too low about nothing. When I woke up on that Monday morning and I was ready to go, I had woke up extra early, did some push-ups, I was sweating a little bit. He came to the door like, bro, what's wrong with you? Mike, ain't nothing wrong with me, I'm just ready to go. I want to be able to participate how you want me to. Yeah, but calm down. What you getting so riled up for? How you gonna be able to control everything around you if you can't control yourself? Navy SEALs will hit you with the words of death. That man telling me to calm down, my body on its own just start. I'm shutting down, I don't know why. I'm shutting down, I don't know why. Number 2, they log everything. So I didn't realize that I have to be logging and writing down everything I did. When I decided to work out with Mike, the Navy SEAL, I was like, I'm just gonna get into your regimen and copy what you do after you leave. He was like, nah, you need a pen and a pad. I said, for what? He said, you need to be able to catalog everything you do. If you do 5 push-ups, put 5 push-ups down. How you gonna remember if your mind on something else? I said, Mike, my mind gonna be on the push-ups. He said, your mind shouldn't be nothing. Your mind should be empty. You should be able to concentrate only on what you're doing, and after what you're doing, you log the numbers. I couldn't lie because Mike was watching me log everything I did. When I said I ran 3 miles, he was like, Josh, you walked half a mile. I said that half a mile was like running. He said, write down you walk. But he said it in a calm voice, bro. I wrote down my life goals, my life dreams. At one point, my hand was just writing on his own. I was knocked out sleeping. My hand was by the bed just, I snored 42 times. Number 3, water will be involved in everything you do. I'm a grown man. I can admit my fears. When you throw water in my face, I panic. I feel like I'm going down with the Titanic. We got a 5-foot pool in our neighborhood. We went to that pool. The pool is probably 40 feet, whatever long. He hit it back and forth like 26 times in 8 minutes. I got in that pool and I walked back and forth like 2 times in like 30 minutes. I was pacing myself. He was holding his breath like I understand why they call them Navy SEAls. People from the Navy, I'm convinced the government take them into a back room and put gills on their neck because he was dying there so damn long. I was like, bruh, you shouldn't have no problems in your relationship because you stay dying there all night. Navy SEALs can do the breaststroke, the backstroke. They can save people that have strokes in the water. In the water, the Navy SEAL is way more comfortable than it is breathing. If a Navy SEAL could just walk around in a flooded area, fix sandwiches, make love, have babies, watch TV, don't get electrocuted because they like eels to the water, they do it. Number 4, if your environment don't look like what they want to do is training, they will make the terrain for you. Now I'm prepared to jog a little bit, walk a little bit. I'm out of shape. Then he showed me a bicycle. I'm like, bro, you in the Navy, we can swim, we can walk, we do some push-ups. He's like, nah, Josh, we got to do this on the terrain. I say, bro, we in Florida, everything flat. He said, we going to find some woods. I said, I don't go in the woods with people because every time I go in the woods with people, I don't know if I'm coming out. He said, Josh, we going in the woods. I was on a bicycle in the woods, rolling over snakes, grass, rocks, soil. I could have planted some stuff. I swear I saw Baloo from the Jungle Book in there. Then I came back out. He was like, okay, we handled that terrain. Now let's handle this wet terrain. I'm going home, Mike. No, Mike, I'm really going home. Don't check on me no more. It's only Tuesday, Mike. I'm going home. When you think of a Navy woman and a Navy man, you think of water, you think of boats, you think of ships. Nah, them people will put you in mountains if they could. If they can ride the sky, if they can backstroke the clouds, they'll be up there in the sky saying hi to Jesus in the morning if it was part of something they can do, man. And number 5, this might be the most modest branch in the military. While working out, it was one thing I noticed. He complimented every single branch. He was like, the Army got the numbers, and without the Army and those numbers, we couldn't be. He said, Marines are killers. The Marines are no joke. The Marines are the most disciplined. He said, we need the Air Force because they the eye in the sky. Without them, things wouldn't work. He said, the Navy, we cool. We here to back up everybody, but without everybody coming collectively as a group coming together, none of this would be. If I got one thing from Michael is he's all about teamwork. He's all about affirmation, and he's all about pushing the next guy up and not bringing the next guy down and pushing him out. But what he did to me, he took my spirit out of my body, he put it in his bag, and it's in the garage somewhere because Josh,